Hi folks, it's Brandon here again for ENG3C, that's grade 11 English, and I want to talk to you today about something really important, which is our first evaluation task called a research project. Now, evaluation tasks are big assignments that will be used for your final mark. So if you want to do really well in the course, it's very important to do well on this assignment because it will go toward your final mark. And the purpose of this assignment is we're going to learn how to use and cite multiple sources of information to conduct a research project in our own words. And this research project, like all others, we want to gather information from reliable and knowledgeable sources. We want to cite them properly. And we want to use text in our own words. So I don't want you guys just to copy and paste your whole research project. I want you to use information that you find and turn that into your own writing. So this project can all be done on this research report slideshow, which looks just like this. So it's just 7 slides. And in fact, the first 2 slides, well, you just include your name here. This is a learning goal. So we're going to be conducting a research project on the topic of the 4 sacred medicines in Anishinaabe culture. So it's cedar, sweetgrass, tobacco, and sage. Now, the next 4 slides are when you'll be actually writing. So for each slide, you'll need a paragraph, a picture of your medicine. So what does it look like? And then finally, a citation. So where you got your information from. So I did one as a sample for this video. And please do not just copy this. I know because I have literally written it. But the 3 other ones will be blank. And when you get your copy of the assignment, the cedar one will be blank. And then finally is a marking scheme. So how you'll be marked. You'll be marked based on content, depth and detail, communication. So how well you clearly communicate your ideas. And then finally, organization. Is your research report written in actual paragraphs? And you guys all know what paragraphs are by now. And for the citation, if you're not sure of how to do that, don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do that later in this video. So marking scheme, this is different in the sense that you don't give yourselves a mark. I'll be giving you a mark based on this important project. And it's really important because right here, there is, unlike other assignments, their evaluation tasks have actual deadlines. And this deadline is Tuesday, September 29th, a week from now. And every day that it's not handed in, there'll be a 5% penalty up to a maximum of 50% off. That's not a discount you want on your assignment. Meaning if you don't do well on this assignment or don't do it at all, it will be very hard, if impossible, to get this credit. So it's really important to do this assignment well, do it on time, and if you do that, you'll have no problem getting a good mark in the course. And here is the timeline. So yesterday we did magazines, 3 days for a research report, and then Friday I'll post the next activity, which is opinions and perspectives. I've also included a research guide. So I'll show you, this is the research that I got for this paragraph. I copy and pasted the research information here, but I didn't just copy and paste sentences. I put them into my own sentences using my own words. And here is the website where I got it from. So I'll show you how to use Citation Machine. So just go to citationmachine.net and create a citation or create citations. And it asks you to choose your source. Since I used a website, I'll click that. And then I want to copy and paste the URL or the link. So Control C or right click C, right click paste, and then it'll automatically search out my website. Canada Cedars, yep, that's the one. And it automatically finds this information for me. And here's some information that it doesn't have. Now, starred information is strongly suggested to include, but may not be there. I know this article has a title or an author. The author's name is Sarah Kolber. So I'll put that in. First name Sarah Kolber. But it doesn't have a year published. So if it doesn't have a year published, I'll just complete it. And I'll delete this old one. So it is missing some info, but that info is missing not because of your fault, but because it simply wasn't there. Now I want to change style to MLA 8. There we go. And I want to copy that citation. So you just hover over it, copy citation will appear. And then your citation will go right there. And then I can change the text just because dark doesn't look well against the dark background. So it shows me who wrote it, what the article is called, and where I can find the website. So this is the information that you need and you can get from Citation Machine by using this website. Now for your next medicine, you just go to create new citation, website, then copy and paste that URL. Say if I find an article on sweetgrass from the Canadian Encyclopedia. Actually, this is a very thorough article, so I'm going to use that. I would just copy and paste the link there. I'm pressing Control C, then Control V. It automatically finds that website, but it doesn't have this information. So I'm going to see if I can find it. See if I can find an article. Yep, Nancy J. Turner, and a published date. Nancy J. Turner, published in 2018. So I just want to input that start information. And then automatically creates that citation. I would copy it. Then for my sweetgrass, I'd paste it right there. Then I'll turn it white. So for each medicine, you'll need a paragraph, a picture, and a citation. So Citation Machine is really helpful. If you're not sure how to use that, please rewatch this video or follow the written instructions, which are right here for how to use Citation Machine. Lastly, I just want to talk about this aspect right here. So your paragraphs, you'll need 4 in total. So it's less than an essay. If you do 1 paragraph a day, you'll have no problem getting this assignment in before the deadline. And 1 paragraph a day isn't a lot. Each paragraph should talk about its physical characteristics. Next sentence should go into where it grows in Canada. Next should be its medical benefits. So why is it used as a medicine? Next should be about how it's taken as medicine. Do you eat it? Do you rub it on your skin? Well, you'll need to tell me. And then finally, tell me why it's important to First Nations culture. In my example, I wrote that First Nations people can make clothing, totem poles, and canoes out of it. So it's a very versatile wood. Next is very important, and I'll be checking for plagiarism because I can do that with Google now. Plagiarism is the intentional or unintentional copying of someone else's writing. And you can avoid it through paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is just using different words to express the same idea, an idea that you can understand. So how do you paraphrase? Well, I have some tips for paraphrasing as well. But long story short, if the article uses words that you don't understand, don't use that article. Think of different words that could go there. But write your own sentences, use words that you understand, and know what information. This is the information you need. You want to include that information. If it's not related to these ideas, don't include it. So not all information is going to be useful to you. For example, in this whole article on cedar, I only used a few sentences. If they weren't about how it's used as a medicine or how it looks, I didn't use it. So Google does allow me to check for plagiarism, so I'll be checking on plagiarism for everyone's assignment to make sure that your writing is actually yours. So that's very important. Here is just another copy of the rubric that is right here. Just the same thing. So if you have all 4 slides in your own writing in complete paragraphs and your language is easy to read, you'll have no problem getting a level 4. And if you get a level 4 in this assignment, you'll have a really good mark if you do as well on this assignment as your other assignments. Not doing this assignment is essentially driving a nail into your own coffin. Please don't do that. Please respect the deadline of September 29th. And if you have any further questions, I'll be available on the stream or in Google Meet and in the classroom, the online classroom, I should say. Well, good luck, everyone, and I hope to see you soon. Bye for now.